battery in the camera died. Well, there's the inlay. It came out okay. We'll be able to conceal a lot of that when I refinish it, but anytime you do an inlay of any kind, you see them on butterflies or whatever, it's hard not to see them. The other thing to remember too is there's going to be a piece of pull hardware on there. So that's done. While the battery was charging, I sanded the entire piece and get it ready for refinishing, and I decided to do something I normally don't do, and that's use a wiping stain. And I used the wiping stain on the inside of the floor, and it took very, very well. And as you can see, we've got a lot of color discrepancy here, particularly in these places here that have been sanded. So prior to shooting color on, I'm gonna put a wiping stain on. I use Mohawk's wiping stains. I think they're a whole lot better than Minwax, and they dry in an hour. Basically what I do when I use a wiping stain is I apply it with a foam brush, let it set for as long as I think it needs to, and then I wipe it off and let it dry. And that gives me a base of dark color. I'm going to use a mix of perfect brown and medium brown walnut stain. That'll darken this piece up and get us a whole lot closer to where we want to be. And here we are. She's got her first coat of, well, her only coat of wiping stain on it. You can see it did exactly what we wanted it to, and it's pulled all the colors much, much closer together. You know, there's still a few little tiny spots that are a little bit lighter, like right in here, but I can take care of that with spray toner, which is probably the best way of doing it, rather than trying to lay more stain on there. Got the bottom taken care of. We even stained our little inserts here. So there you go. I'll get that door stained up, and that'll be it for this morning. And we got the shelves sanded, not stripped, and we got a first coat of stain on them. And you can see those are definitely neither walnut nor mahogany. They actually may be pine if you look at the grain pattern right there. The finish on it was shellac, and it was harder than a rock. I actually sanded it off with 120. This is the door, the back side of the door. We've got that stain now. Take a look, see that repair. This was where the old latch was. These were all, what you can barely see is the old holes. And what we'll do is we'll color this in a little better when we start to finish it. Run some faux graining across the lines, and that's going to disappear. I'm pretty happy with that repair. So the door is done as far as stain goes. The cabinet's been stained. There's one more step I want to do. I want to light sand the back of this. There's a couple of marks on it that I'd like to get rid of, and then I'll probably just hand apply some shellac to the back panel. I don't want to spray it because the spray will get on the inside of the glass and cause problems for me when it comes cleanup time.